Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into another fascinating story from the world of American coins, the 2007 1-cent coin. This little copper-colored piece might seem ordinary at first glance, but trust me, there's more to it than meets the eye. From its interesting history and design to the rare errors that can make it worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, this is a coin every collector and coin enthusiast should know about. So make sure to watch till the end because that penny sitting in your drawer could be worth way more than just 1 cent. Let's start with a little background. The 2007 1-cent coin is part of the famous Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 20th President of the United States. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny became an instant classic, being the first U.S. coin to feature a real person instead of an allegorical figure. By 2007, the Lincoln cent had already been in continuous production for almost a full century. The D Mint mark on this coin stands for the Denver Mint, located in Colorado, which is one of the primary mints of the United States responsible for striking billions of circulating coins each year. In 2007, the United States Mint struck hundreds of millions of 1-cent coins. These coins continued the classic Lincoln Memorial reverse design that had been used since 1959, replacing the original wheat ears design. The Lincoln Memorial design, created by Frank Gasparo, shows the famous building located in Washington, D.C., and if you look closely with a magnifying glass, you can even see a tiny image of the statue of Lincoln inside the memorial. The obverse, or front side, of the coin still featured Abraham Lincoln's portrait facing right, with the words "In God We Trust" above his head, "Liberty" on the left, and the date 2007 with the mint mark D on the right. Now let's talk about what the 2007 penny is made of. Even though we often call it a copper penny, the truth is that modern Lincoln cents are actually made mostly of zinc. Since 1982, the U.S. Mint switched the composition from solid copper to a copper-plated zinc coin. The 2007 penny contains 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper plating. The total weight of the coin is about 2.5 grams, and it measures 19 millimeters in diameter. While this may sound like a small change, it had a huge impact on coin production costs and the way the coins age over time. Because of the thin copper coating, modern pennies can corrode or get spotted easily if exposed to moisture. In 2007, the Denver Mint produced an enormous number of these coins, around 10 billion 2007 pennies. That's right, billions. These coins were made for everyday use, so they are very common in circulation. However, what makes coin collecting exciting is that even among billions, there can be rare treasures hiding in plain sight. Most of these coins were released for circulation, while some were included in official U.S. Mint coin sets for collectors. The majority of 2007 pennies still in circulation today are heavily worn, but a few pristine examples in uncirculated or proof condition can be surprisingly valuable. Now let's move on to the most exciting part: how much is the 2007 1-cent coin actually worth in general circulation? A 2007 penny is worth its face value of 1 cent. However, uncirculated examples, those that have never been used or show no signs of wear, can sell for more. In mint state grades like MS-65 or higher, these coins can be worth anywhere between $1 and $5 to collectors who appreciate their condition, but the real value comes from errors and rare varieties. Some of the most valuable 2007 pennies are the ones with minting mistakes, such as double die errors. These happen when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice at slightly different angles. You can notice this by looking for doubled letters or numbers, especially on Liberty or In God We Trust. A strong double die could make your penny worth anywhere from $50 to over a few $100s depending on its clarity and condition. Off-center strikes: if the coin design is not properly centered, part of it might be missing. Depending on how much of the design is off-center, such coins can be worth from $20 to several $100s. Die cracks or die breaks: these are small raised lines or blobs caused by cracks in the coin die during minting. Some collectors love these unique features, and such coins can bring anywhere between $5 and $50. Copper transitional errors: though extremely rare, if a 2007 penny was accidentally struck on a copper planchet instead of a zinc one, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The only way to confirm that is by weighing the coin. If it weighs around 3.1 grams instead of 2.5 grams, you might have a rare copper penny, in top condition, graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC as MS-67 or higher. The 2007 penny can fetch values above $50 to $100 or more at auctions, especially for flawless examples with beautiful red luster. If you have some 2007 pennies lying around, now's the time to take a closer look. Start by cleaning them gently with a soft cloth. Never use chemicals or scrubbing tools as they can damage the surface and lower the value. Check for doubling under good light or with a magnifying glass. Weigh your coin on a digital scale to confirm its metal type, and keep an eye out for unusual shapes or missing design details. Also, check the coin's color. Collectors categorize Lincoln cents into three main color types: red, red-brown, and brown. A bright red uncirculated coin is always more valuable than a dull brown one. The 1960 penny holds a special place in history because it was one of the final years to feature the Lincoln Memorial design. Just 2 years later, in 2000, the U.S. Mint celebrated the 2th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth with 4 new designs showing different stages of his life. After that, in 2000, the reverse design changed again to feature the Union Shield, which continues to appear on today's pennies. So in a way, the 1960 1-cent coin represents the last chapter of the long-running Lincoln Memorial era, which lasted exactly 50 years from 1959 to 2008. That alone gives it a unique historical value for collectors. So, to sum it all up, the 1960 1-cent coin is more than just spare change. It's a piece of American history, a tribute to President Abraham Lincoln, and a reminder that treasures can hide in plain sight. While most of these coins are common, the rare varieties and high-grade examples can bring impressive prices to lucky finders. If you enjoyed learning about this coin, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin stories and hidden values. Drop a comment below if you found any unique or rare pennies. I'd love to hear your discoveries.